Hey ladies, welcome to 3 o'clock coffee, your daily pick-me-up from God's Word. Whether you're at home changing diapers or you're at work thinking maybe your boss needs them, let's get a quick dose to keep us on track, encourage us, and finish out our day strong. Let's take a drink. Are you ready? Do you remember the game we used to play in school called telephone, where you would get in a row or in a circle and the first person would whisper something to the second person and they whisper it all down the row, and then you get to the last person and they would say out loud what it is that they heard, and usually it was pretty ridiculous, didn't make any sense, and was nothing like what the first person said? Well, we all know this is the greatest example of how gossip works. Somebody says something and by the end of the row it's nothing what actually happened. Well, in 1 Timothy 5:13, it talks about this. It says, and besides, they learn to be idle, talking about a whole bunch of women, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but also gossips and busybodies, saying things which they ought not. Well, I looked at the definition of idle. The definition of idle says to run at low power and often disconnected, usually so that power is not used for useful work. Yikes! I don't want to be disconnected from the power of God because I'm idle and busy gossiping, saying things that aren't even true, even if I think they're true, but really I don't have a good source and they're not true. I want to be speaking words for God, and I want to be connected to His power, not running around idle from house to house saying things that I ought not. You know, Proverbs 26:22 says the words of a whisperer are like dainty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts of the body. Ooh, yikes. I don't want things that are whispered, things that aren't even true, are not kind or godly, going down into my innermost parts. I want the inside of me to be full of God. So there's so many opportunities today to say things and whisper things and say things that we ought not. But instead, let's stay connected to God's power so that we can be useful for His kingdom.